When it comes time to shading particles, the best piece of advice I can give you is to set up some sort of a lighting system that's going to mimic what the particles are up to. The default light isn't quite good enough. I'm actually going to delete it out of the way and create my own lighting setup. So I'll create a default light that acts as my key light, and I'll set its strength to give me a daytime angle that's face on to the characters. So we're actually going to be able to see the plume of smoke. And if I actually just move that light over, it'll actually help me just kind of place it in my set. Again, remember with infinite lights, the position doesn't matter at all. It's just the angle. Okay, so that looks good there. I'll add a little bit of a fill on the off side. So Control-Alt-D, I'll just duplicate that light. I'll use this as my fill, and I'll have it pick up the ambient tones, and I'll use it to pick up some of maybe the grassy color, or even this kind of steely gray color of the buildings. I'll actually take that light and rotate it so it's coming from the off side of the particles. So when I shade them, they definitely have some shading applied to them using my various lights. One other thing to consider with the fill light, remember that we're not really interested in dealing with specularity. So I'll make sure I turn off the specularity on the fill light. So we're getting the particles only shaded from the main light direction, and the fill light providing some backup. I'm actually going to grab the key light and press enter. The key light, I've actually taken its value down. And the fill light, there we go. I want it to be the other way around. Again, I'll make sure that the fill light picks up some of the ambience. I think I am going to go with like the yellowy kind of brownish color, and make sure that on the key light it is bright. So color of light, we'll tint it with a little bit of yellow just for sunlight. Okay, so I get an idea of the particle shading now. And I can begin the volumetric process.